Okay, everyone. I'm in Gatlinburg tonight. Planning on going to trail in the morning. I don't know. I guess I'll try to hitchhike, but I was going to show you about my gear because everybody says me about my gear. Okay, one thing is, I couldn't afford all the ultralight stuff, so I got a lot of Walmart stuff. Because I figured if I'm going to hike this trail, I'm 53, I've got medical problems, and it really scared me up when, because I have a nodule in my right lung, and sometimes it's hard to breathe, and as I mentioned on camera here lately. So, it scared me up about cancer, because cancer runs in my family. I've lost my biological dad to cancer, my papa, my grandmother, my uncles had throat cancer, my brothers had prostate cancer, my youngest son, when he's 16, he had melanoma cancer, skin cancer, and my aunt's got cancer all over right now. So it really runs in the family. So it scared me up when they found that nodule in my lung. And so I love to hike, I love being out in nature. So I was like, well, if I'm going to hike the Appalachian Trail, I better do it now, because who knows what's going to happen next couple of years. And I'm doing YouTube, and, for people. And then I thought, well, this is documenting what I've done, my ventures that I've done, and I have 10 grandkids. 4 that my daughter miscarried, so they're up in heaven with God. And I'm like, with the 10 that's here, maybe when I'm dead and gone, maybe they can look back and say, look what my mama done. She got out and she done this. She was adventurous, and it might inspire. I know I ain't saying that right, but there's a lot of words I can't say right. So, to get out and be adventurous themselves. So I figured I'd show you the stuff that I have in my pack as I'm packing it. So first, foremost, I have this backpack. It's like $68 or something like that. It's Ozark Trail from Walmart. It's 55 plus extra 5 liter, because this does zip off. This zips off here, and it's like a sling bag. So that's what I really liked about this one, because I can unzip it, and like today I unzipped it and took all my medicines out of it, and what little first aid stuff I got, and went up to the day hiker and looked to see what they had. So I got a compactor garbage bag in here to help keep everything dry. And so let's bring you down. Sorry, this is in the motel. So, in one side, I keep toilet paper, and I do buy good toilet paper, because that cheap toilet paper, get you back up here, the cheap toilet paper, I find, it tears when you wrap in your butt. Your finger goes right through it, you might as well just be using your bare hand when you have cheap toilet paper, one-ply toilet paper. So I do buy the good kind, and it's like a 4-pack, and I either leave it wherever I'm at, the hostel, hotel room, or like today I gave one to Axe, and the other 2, Joseph, our Uber driver, took the other 2. So I usually keep my toilet paper in the side pockets of this, because it's got good side pockets. So we're gonna, and then I carry the trusty trail. As you can see, it's got dirt on it where I dug cat holes. And then I got my little head thing from Outdoor 76. And then, see the other side, I have, I went and bought these, because my other one was a 16 ounce, these is 32 ounce, And it came with a 3-pack because, you know, they rip when you mash the water out. I needed, they didn't have, well, they did have, but I was looking for the big C-knock, but they didn't have it at the shops that I went to. But my old one started leaking around the top, so when I squeezed, water would spew out everywhere. So I was using my filter on my water bottle. And, but anyways, I got 3 of these. I know I may leave 2 at the next hostel. I usually keep my water stuff over here on this other side of my pocket. Here on this side, because I got deep pockets. It's another thing I liked about this. So, stick that in there. I have a little Sawyer Mini that works really good. I did start out with a comb, but I was having a hard time getting that in this long hair. And then my hair comes out anyways because I had thyroid problems. So I left my comb in the hostel and got a brush. So I usually keep it in the other side with the toilet paper and shovel. I carry a bear hang. So I can hang my food when there's no bear boxes or bear hangs. I have a bug net. I haven't had to use it yet, but who knows? It's small light. I am carrying my plunger. I hear somebody say they got, you know, to back flush my filter. But I hear somebody say there's something different, smaller, whatever. I didn't catch what they were saying. Because they was talking to another hacker and I didn't want to barge in. But anyways, I got my back flush. I have soap because I like to wash my hands when I go and poop. Because I am scared to death of getting norovirus. And even if I stay in a shelter, I still like to try to wash my hands. So I usually keep that over there with my toilet paper. I got a little pack of wipes. It was 16 wipes that I like to use to wipe off my legs, my face. You know, try to clean up a little bit. And I keep that. There's a zipper part up here on my pack that I keep that in. And I have hand sanitizer when I go and pee. I have an extra dry sack that I use to put all my smelly stuff in to hang. So I'll keep that up here. Let me bend down. So I'll put that up here in this top part of my bag. Okay, I have a Ziploc bag to put my garbage in. And then I'm carrying an extra one just in case. I mean, they come in handy. You can put your phone in them or whatever when it's raining. And I keep that in the top, in the zipper part. Then I got like stickers, AT passport that I keep forgetting get stamped. Little stickers and because stickers is something that's lightweight, and I figured I got a couple of postcards in here. Little souvenirs I can have. And then I have 2 hair bows I use in my hair, and then I got 2 extra ones that I also keep up in the top zipper. Now, let's flip this thing over. People talk about being diabetic on trail. What do you do? Well, I carry my kit. And I have lancets and alcohol wipes so I can check my sugar when I need to. So far my sugar's been doing pretty good because I'm not eating sugar when I'm on trail. So I usually keep my medicine stuff in this right here. And everything's falling out because I didn't zip it up. bear with me, guys. Let me get this zippered up here a little bit. Then, sometimes I get heartburn, so I got a little small bottle of Tums. I have Tylenol PMs in case I'm hurting real bad when I get to camp. Because I do got bad hips, I got a bad back. Let's spill out. So, I also keep little baby. This is a lot of my smelly stuff I keep in here. I have bug sprays because I don't want to get ticks on my arms and legs. All my clothes, my backpack, and my hat when I do work was sprayed with permethrin. But my arms, my legs is hitting grass and stuff, and I do not want to get ticks on me because I'm afraid of getting that alpha-gal syndrome because I do love to eat. I created Gold Bond to rub on my legs when they start getting raw. Because cancer runs in my family, I got a stronger sunblock, and this is the smallest size I could find. And then Poison Ivy Spadone Trail, and this is also good for bug bites. I usually keep that in the little zipper bag here. Let's see what else I got here. I keep a razor because I don't want long hairs on my legs, which I don't have to shave that much. This is nausea pills. I got headache pills because I got migraines sometimes. I only got a few of them. This is more nausea, a couple more nausea pills. I have thyroid problems, so I put my thyroid medicine in here. And then I tore the little paper off and stuck it in here in case I ever got pulled over. So, because I was carrying the bottles, and the bottles adds weight. I have dentures, so I got a brush, and I got denture, because I got to glue them in. So that's something else people talk about. Dentures. I have my little pot, and I'll show that to you in a minute. It has a little lid that you can use for like to drink coffee and stuff out. I use that to put my dentures in when I soak them overnight. Some patches for my back. I have Neosporin in case I get a cut, and there ain't much in that tube. Glucose pills because I'm diabetics, and in case my sugar drops real low. Then I got nose nasal spray. I carry a little small ace bandage in case I sprain my ankle. Emergency blanket. I suggest for anybody to carry one of these because I always carried them when I went hiking. First time I went hiking, my daughter went with me. We didn't take a tent and a thunderstorm, and she started going into hypothermia. And this little thing will keep you warm. This year, when I got at Woody Gap, it was like below zero, or not below zero, but it's like in the teens, like 18, 17 degrees. And I opened up one of these, and I put it down in my sleeping bag. And yeah, that helped keep me warm, because my sleeping bag's only rated 15. I thought it was rated lower than that, but it's not. I got a few metformins and then vitamin D because my thyroid makes me have vitamin D problems. I just brought a few metformins because my sugar hasn't been running high since I've been on trail. I guess because of the food I'm eating. Smoke patches. I have a small thing of body spray, so I ain't actually stinking so bad. I carry a few Q-tips because I do not like my ears to be dirty. It's probably too heavy, but I have a little small thing of lotion. Because when I'm out there hiking, the wind's blowing and it's hitting my arms and they get like real ashy, like real caked up and dry. And my legs do too. They look like scales, you know. I have a few Band-Aids, not many. I got this one little pack of Stop Bleed because I have fell and was bleeding pretty bad, and it does work. And then I carry this little bottle to put my little lancets in. And when it gets full, I just toss this whole bottle and get another bottle because I don't not want nobody to get stuck with little diabetic lancets. So, yeah, cut it. And then I've got Chill Wheel gave me these. They're for blisters. And let's see. I got some cream for my feet because the friction where I walk is making them raw, and I had athlete's feet. So this really helped for that. Okay, I think that's all it goes in that. Let me get this stuff in here and zipped up. And I'll show you the rest because I'm going to pack my bag as I go. Let's talk tent. I started out with the orange tent. Y'all see me put it up. It was a 2-person tent that I got off Amazon. Well, I started having problems with it leaking. So I got, this is a stuff sack and it's nasty. Where I had to put my tent down in here wet. But I got one from Walmart, Ozark Trails, 1-person hiking tent. And it's lightweight. It's about 3 pounds. My other one was like 8 pounds too, so it's extra heavy. And I will put this up, but I carry it and then on the main top. But the hose I stick in the back of my backpack where your water bladder would go. Just stick that down in here. And then this has got a little zipper part right here, so I'll keep my steaks in it. They're heavy. I guess I could get some lighter weight steaks, but I haven't done that. I have an Energizer headlamp that I keep back here. Okay, see. I don't want to pull that tin out and get dirt all over the place. Let's see. Clothing sack. Alright, I got too much clothes, I know. I have a nightgown. Because when it's real hot, I feel more comfortable in the nightgown. So let's get all my clothes out and I'll show you what I got in my bag. Okay, let me get these over here. Okay, guys, bear with me. I have one sports bra that I wear, and then I have 3 shirts, 2 to change out, and then 1 that I wear. I wear about 2 days, so I'll wear that tomorrow. So I'm gonna stick these 2 shirts down in here. And these, my clothes on, most of them came from Walmart. I have a skirt. I have 2 of them. I got a black one that came from Walmart, and then I got this one that came from Walmart. They got shorts, and they let you breathe. So I've always preferred these. And then I have a pair of shorts that I wear tomorrow. Because I took all my winter clothes home, and then I come back to Smokies, it's colder than crap. So, I have one pair of socks I'll wear tomorrow because of my feet. How they, yeah, I try to keep clean socks. So I got a pair of darn tough socks. And I got these that I got off of Amazon. They got sloths on them. It's a sloth hiking team. It's got a and then on the bottom it says, we will get there when we get there. And that's about how I feel, y'all, about hiking this trail. And I got another pair of socks I just sleep in. The best thing I got, well, I got one pair of underwear. Most of the time I don't wear them, but sometimes I will put on a pair. Best thing I got with our hiker box was this little pajama base layer type. It's it was my size, and I wear stuff like this when I'm home. You know, I'm bold. I got pants that got mushrooms on them, foxes, and yeah, I'm weird. So I did bring them just in case it did get cold. I forgot I got an extra pair of shorts. I figured, you know, shorts and sports bra in case I want to go swimming. Something that could be decent around men. And then today I bought me a pair, or yesterday I bought me a pair of pants because when we was hiking in Turkey I had shorts on and it was so cold. But yeah, I got a pair of pants that keep my legs warm. Even with my dinosaur pants, I was still cold the other day. So yeah, I usually just stick this in the main bottom of my pack. When it gets warmer, the dinosaur pants will go home. Like I said, I probably got too many clothes. I usually just stuff it down in here all the way to the bottom where it fit right here. Now, sleeping bag. Let's talk sleeping bag. I have a big Agnes sleeping bag. So I wasn't stuffing it in the sack. I was just stuffing it down my pack, and it takes up a lot of room. But this one you can fit your mattress down in here, and it's a mummy bag. Last few nights I was out on trail, I did zip it all the way up because it was freezing cold. But yeah, it's a big Agnes. It's rated 15 degrees. Yeah, 15 degrees is what it's rated to. So it's got the Downtech 650 feel. It works for me. So I just usually just stuff it down in here. And it'll go next in my pack. So yeah, I bought this off of REI, and I did firm payments. And what you can do is go to a firm, search REI, and then you can go in there, give you like a certain amount that you're credit wise. And so that's what I done to get this. I started out with a Cedar Summit mattress, but it popped. REI's good about replacing it. So they replaced my, refunded me my money on that. And then I got a big egg, they sent me a big Agnes pads at the back. I did not want to get it out of that bag because it's hard to get back in. So yeah, I have a big Agnes. And I just usually just squeeze this down into the back. Squeeze it because it wants to fluff out. Where's that shovel? Go back out. Then usually I have a dry sack for Walmart. I was on the trail And I ordered these smell-proof bags off of Amazon. And I usually put my food in here and just zip it up, just be extra, and I still hang it, you know, just be extra safe. And I've got about 5-day resupply in snacks in here. So I don't zip it up when I put it in a pack. Let's sit this down in here and zip it. Everything's falling out. So leaving, I was told to carry their food pack down here. So, and Meg usually carries them up top. So what I'll do is, like, tomorrow I'll get out my lunch and lay it on top of the pack, so that way I don't have to pour everything out. But it will go in next. And somehow or another, I'll squeeze it down in here. Get squeezed down in here. And I only got like 5 days worth of food, 4 to 5 days. So yeah, I just usually, oh god, it's still heavy, but now it's kind of steady. I'll pick them chips on top. So next, as I say, I have a big Agnes mattress and I couldn't get it back down in the little sack that it came in. So I put it down in this wet and dry sack. It's from Walmart. So I used to stick the mattress pad back in here. This ain't really good enough. I'm going to get down the floor and really squeeze stuff in there. And then I have a little stove that came from Walmart. Mine came from Amazon, but I think it came from Walmart. This little sport came from I got it from Shane. And here's my little pot I was talking about. Cooking this one. Sometimes I'll do hot chocolate in this, but most of the time I just use this part to soak my dentures in. And then I get a bigger gas can because the guy Outdoor 76 said the smaller ones, if I don't have a thing to block the flame, the wind from the flame, it would last only 2 days. I usually get about 2 weeks with these. I put that down in here, put my lid on, and everything goes down in this little big Agnes sack. And I hang it when I hang my food and my smelly stuff. So I don't want to take no chances of bear smelling nothing. I'll put that back down there in a minute and see. Next, I have 3 power banks. It's too much, I know. But 2, well, I know will do my phone for at least a week. And then I have a tablet, and if I'm in my tent, I like to watch movies. So, and I got the chargers for everything for them. See, I have a knee brace for my knee when it's up. I got this from DNOC to keep the sun off my head, so y'all see me. I think you see me with videos in this, but it's bending all which way. You should keep that in top. I have a pillow that blows up, and then it's got a strap that goes over my mattress to keep it from sliding out of my head, and it just, wads up. I bought another poncho because Mama's paper, like a garbage bag, so hopefully this is a little bit better. I have my puppy is, let's got a hole in it. I don't know if a mouse got on it or if a twig snagged a hole in it. But anyways, it goes down this little bag here. Got it from Amazon, so it's a cheaper knockoff brand puppy, but I mean it works, keeps me warm. I carry a urinal. This has been cleaned, so but yeah, it expands, that way I don't have to get out of my tent to pee. And then if there's a water source close by, I can always carry it out. When my mattress pop, I got this on discount from Stanimals around the bend. It's a Thermarest Z-Line. They help, and I use that under my mattress so I don't make sure nothing don't pop this, my other one. And I usually just straps right here on the outside. Let's see. I have Crocs for camp shoes. I carry 2 small water bottles in case I need water. I have Ozark Trail hiking poles. My other ones, these ain't all that good. I mean, they're good enough, but if you put a lot of pressure, this will break off. So I had that happen with my other ones. So I have 3 sets at home. One for me, my boyfriend, and then I got another set that was on sale at Walmart for $7.50. So carry them. I have a fanny pack, and I keep my water in this because my arm's so short that I can't reach behind me to get water. And this makes sure I drink plenty of water. And in this, I keep a knife, little pepper spray, medicines that I have to have during the day, a snack. I put snacks in here, and then I got a couple batteries for my headlamp, nail clippers, and this I keep my electrodots in. And and this got a little pouch, and I got my smoker's permit in it in case I get stopped by a ranger or something. I have to take my pack off. And that's about it. My shoes now is Hoka. I got Hoka's Stinson 7s, and so far these has been good. And I started out with Ultra Long Peaks. And let me tell you about shoes. Don't listen to what other YouTubers say that works for them, because it won't work for you. Trust me, I did. All the YouTubers talked about Ultra Long Peaks and how they loved them, and so I ordered me a pair. And when I started out, I started having problems with the back of my legs hurting, and by 12, it was hurting so bad that I was limping into camp. I was barely making it to 5 miles. So what I would suggest you do is I went to Outdoor 76 and Franklin and Giggles. She works there, and she really helped me out. I told her the problems I was having. She asked me what kind of shoes I wore when I ain't hiking, and I told her. And she said, nothing wrong with the Ultra Long Peaks, but you gotta work yourself into those. And ease into them, because they're like being barefooted. And so she gave me the Hoka's, and all of my problems went away with my legs, and I've been able to hike longer. My miles started to get better, and I started doing better on trail. And then I have a watch. Sometimes that thing's aggravating, because my pack wants to catch on my arm when I put it on. But I still got it. Let's see, I have my tablet. And that's it. That's all I carry. But yeah, I would suggest some shoes though, going to an outdoor place, someplace that can really take the time with you and fit you in the shoes that's right for you. And I got a bruise on my arm because sometimes my pack straps will get caught and it pinches me. It's on this arm. Usually it's on this flabby arm. But yeah, that's all the gear I carry. Like I said, I did take and splurge on, put my factors on a credit card. And then I paid off my sleeping bag, my payments. And the rest of my stuff came from Walmart or Amazon. So I, don't got no expensive gear, because if I waited till I got all ultralight stuff, I wouldn't be out here doing what I'm doing. And I've made it 200 miles with what I got. And, yeah, if y'all have any more questions, just ask me. I don't care to let you know. And if, and I'm thankful that y'all watching me on YouTube and supporting me and all the encouragements and I'm getting. Another thing I want to say, when I started, when I posted I was going to start hiking in March, I weighed 238 pounds, somewhere around there. Well, I've gained up to 248 pounds by the time I started, and I was able to start early March. And when I went to the doctor, I was down to 222 pounds. So yeah, I'm hoping God help me. If I get below 200, I'll probably start crying, because I've never been below 200 in years, because, I had thyroid problems that caused me to gain weight. Medicine that I took caused me to gain weight. And so yeah, I mean, combinations of both. I ended up being overweight. And I'm feeling better when I'm out here hiking. I love being home with my family. I miss them. I miss my grandkids, my boyfriend. He's very supportive. It's been doing what I want to do. And he's a really good man. I love him to death. But when I got back on trail, it's like coming home. It's like when I came back from my doctor's appointment, being off for a week, I came back to Fontana Dam. Felt like I just came home. I love being out in nature. I love being, and I've been hiking mostly by myself. I hike a little bit with pants, and everybody else is usually faster. I make friends like at hostels and campsites and shelters, and I can say most of the men that's on trail have been very respectful. They walked off and say, hey, don't come around here because I'm changing. Or they say, don't come in the shelter when there's tarps up. I'm changing, they let you know. Most of them will do that. There's a few that don't, but most of them will. Most of them walk off and away from you where you don't see them and use the bathroom when they pee. But there's some walk right there right beside him. You turn around and start peeing, very disrespectful. But, I've met, but that's only a handful, a small handful, maybe 3 or 4 people that's done that. Rest of the men out here, different nationalities, different backgrounds, they've all been respectful. They try to help each other out. And the trail magic that you come up on is wonderful. Everybody's really good. And you come into town, the hostels that's run by hikers, or owned by hikers, they've been really good and helpful and trying to help everybody out. Lord, I've been on here 40 minutes running my mouth. But I'll get off here in a minute. They are really wonderful, you know. You come in, you've been on trail for days and eating rice and noodles and tuna and whatnot, you know, and oatmeal, and then you come into somebody having trail magic and getting to eat real food and having a soda to drink and fruit. Makes it all more worthwhile hiking, you know, and you don't get that kind of food that often. And then you get in towns that's hiker friendly and everybody's, you know, willing to help you out, and pastors come into the woods and pray for you and give you little goodie bags and leave their phone number with you in case you have a problem. Everybody's wonderful on DT. This is the only first big trail I've ever hiked. And this, as long as I ever been hiking, was 6 days before I got on AT. So, yeah. You know, it's, being on AT is, I think, you know, sometimes I think if everybody was as good as the hikers are to one another, trying to help each other out, being polite, respectful, the people doing trail magic, the people at the hostels, the world would be a better world, you know, if everybody was cohesive, you know, loving and supportive of each other. But, you know, that's not how it all works, you know. Everybody's, I don't know, there's a lot of arguing and fighting and negativity, you know, in the world, and you don't see that hardly on the trail. I mean, there are some, because there are some people that get taken advantage of, and there's some bad stuff that can happen, you know, on trail. But I'm just saying, the majority of it that I've seen so far in the 200 miles that I've hiked is being very supportive of hikers, and I haven't really seen that many disrespectful people. I mean, I'm talking maybe 3 or 4 since I've been on trail. March 12th, I think, is when I started, so it was around there. So, yeah, and I waited about 2 weeks, I think, to start posting my videos, or maybe a week, something like that. I think it was a week before I started doing videos. I don't know, it's been so long. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go because I'm running 43 minutes. And I am so supportive and appreciative of everybody that's encouraging me, that is inspired by what me doing this. I didn't come out here to be an inspiration, but I'm glad that I am. And I was posting videos, you know, and didn't think I'd get as many subscribers as I've gotten so far, and the support that I got. Mainly I was doing videos in case when I'm dead and gone, my kids could maybe watch the videos and see what their mama done. And it's Mom Ma, that's what they call me. Someone calls me that, someone it's Grandma, Mama, I don't care what they call me. But they can say, look what my mama did, and it might inspire them to get out and be adventurous themselves, you know, or that's. But anyways, I appreciate everything y'all doing. When I'm out here hiking and it gets really tough, when I was above the Clouds Hostel, they had a sticker on their door said Jesus was a hiker. So I think, you know, God give me strength. And then I think, well, Jesus was a hiker. He was probably out there in the desert and it was hotter and probably worse than what we were or doing in the mountains. So it gets me through 1 step, 2 step, and then I'll count, you know, when mountains get hard. And at least I've done the tallest mountain on the AT, they say. So but yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. If y'all want anybody want trail magic me a cheeseburger, because that's what I've been craving when I'm on trail. I'm putting my PayPal, Cash Out, Venmo information in the description. It's not required, but if y'all want to, I would appreciate it. And God bless you all, and I hope y'all have a tremendous day, and I hope y'all get out and even try small trails, walk around your neighborhood and just listen to the birds, look at the flowers and see the squirrels, and just listen. Sometimes when the wind's blowing, I raise my hands up and I just feel the wind blowing, across your face, and it's just hard to explain. I just love being out in nature, so yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll be posting this tonight, so it'll be scheduled in a few days, and then when I get to the next place where I have Wi-Fi, or at a hostel or whatnot, I will post the next set of videos. So if I miss a few days, don't get worried. I'm out here. If something happens that I get hurt or something, I will post a video and let you know that I've quit and the reason why. So on that note, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll see ye on the trail. Bye.